So 70 times 7 is the first drama we make, you know. It's like about things, it's like emotional.
Yes. Hello, I am Tobiah Gennari. I'm the director, writer, producer, camera operator, and star of 70 times 7.
I was also in the movie. I'm Tazio LeVeque, and I held the camera.
During
like 2 really important shots.
Yeah, he held the camera for a few times, but yeah. Essentially, I did everything with this.
This is very Tobiah's movie. His first
This idea started from me. I was praying in the shower one day, and then the whole movie kind of came to me. From one shot, which we'll see later in the movie, I'll point it out. And then, yeah, obligatory Tobiah Gennari Bible verse stuff.
Yeah. There's 2.
There's 2, yes.
It's a great opening shot.
Yeah, no, I'm very proud of that.
Me spitting was a freak accident.
Yeah, spitting, yeah. I was about to say he started pissing. He just started spitting.
Good effects there. This is T. Woody shooting, right?
No, so this shot...
I'm so sweaty.
This is actually the first shot. This is where the whole movie came from. Is just the concept of you... Not even you, just someone holding 2 guns and, like, in distress behind something.
The emotion of it.
Not even, honestly, in the grand scheme. Like, it's a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
But, like, not even my favorite part of the movie at all. But that's how the whole movie came from.
My hair looks so bad to me in this movie, but it works for the film.
Yes, no, T. Woody is shooting this part.
He was our best cameraman, of our 7 cameramen. 70 times 7
The tactical reload, I thought that would be... I didn't write anything that was, like, explicitly cool like that.
Yeah.
It was kind of on the day I needed to reload really quick, so we kind of just BS'd me doing a tactical reload. I think it works. I don't think it really makes the movie any less dramatic at all.
You like up the details so much.
Yeah, no, it's like this movie is really green and orange and it looks sweaty. And
it's gross, so sweaty. Yeah. I like this shot a lot. I feel like I got this shot.
I think you did.
Yeah.
And then this stuff, you know, we're just running.
Yeah.
I'm
holding the camera.
Holding it there.
That's not a snorri cam. And then I made sure the car was going across.
Yes, like we specifically waited for there to be a car.
And so make it a little more dangerous.
I think that trip is the thing I did the most, like the most takes I did for this movie.
Yeah.
I shot that like 18 times.
Because most things that you do with this movie is very...
Yeah. Well, okay, so this part...
I also shot.
All these bits where it cuts in between the take of me looking around, like the POV shot, where it cuts to my back. The cuts to my back is just me actually trying to figure out how to frame the shot.
I was just rolling. I was just filming him.
Tazio was just filming me, like imagining how the shot should be. And then he turned the camera off and said, "This is going to be in the movie," and it is. So
yeah. I did that a couple times.
Yes.
Like I did the spin around too. Like I was just doing that. That was a great like cut where it's like,
yeah,
I wasn't there and then I'm there.
There's Luke in the back.
Yeah.
I had this needle drop come in much later originally. That car honking, this is where it get really nerdy.
Yeah.
That car honking that you hear in the background was not there on set.
Yeah.
It was because I really liked the take and I really liked all the other sounds, but somebody was very explicitly talking in the back, so I used that car honk and it covers up them talking.
I love how blurry everything is and how things leave the frame so
absolutely.
naturally. I love that you can hear the camera shaking the whole time, the wind. That's such a good aesthetic. We did so many different versions of this.
Yeah, so I think this is take 2, and on the day, I was very not happy with it, and I had us do it like, I think 3 or 4 more times, in which he was much closer to us, so it was much more in vain of the rest of the foot chase. But then when I actually got in the edit, I thought this, I don't know, it helped like go into the climax better. Mm-hmm. Like you could tell the foot chase was closing out a little bit. But no, anyways, I thought this was a better way to ease us into like me falling down the stairs and fighting. But we're still running, so it's not really downtime per se.
There's so much of this dream logic here. Not dream logic, movie logic.
Yes, yeah.
You leave the frame and then I duck and it happens too fast.
Well, even stuff like the fact that we were shooting each other with guns and then we just kind of magically don't have them.
Yeah.
And also the reason that they're gold is that it felt like too...
Because it looks ugly.
It almost feels sillier if they look like they're real guns.
Yeah.
Like if they were just black. But I still wanted it to feel like we were shooting at each other. Like, you know, you don't want the stakes to feel fake. But I also didn't want the guns to feel too real. And also they just matched the color palette of the movie much better.
Oh yeah, it looks great.
But also, I also wanted it to be like you wouldn't question, like, our guns vanishing and us pulling them seemingly out of nowhere.
Yeah. I'm wearing the shirt I'm wearing now.
And then I needed a shot to establish me falling down the stairs. Like of the stairs, because you don't see stairs before. And I shot a couple different ways, and they were all horrible. And then, Tazio, you just grabbed the camera and put it above your head, and, like, just ran.
I ran and pretended to trip. Stopped it, handed it to us, said you're going to put that in the movie. We did one take of it.
We did one take.
Yeah.
And so now that's me falling down the stairs. See, like, you just pull your guns out of nowhere.
I still think it looks like I'm clearly running.
No.
He thinks that looks like I'm falling. Look at that.
No, I'm very... This is the shot I'm most proud of in the movie, I think. I did not think it would work.
Close-ups.
You can just see a reflection.
Oh, this shot. Oh my god.
We have a cuck shot.
The cuck shot? You thought we were going to have to do that in multiple different takes, but we get the choreography down. Yeah. We did it. The close-up. Oh my god.
Wish we had more rain. We were just raining.
It started raining. I was so happy. I was so happy it was raining.
But I wish there was more of that. But you know, it works.
Yeah, it works that it's not there the whole time. But that shot of you tossing the gun in the rain is so beautiful. Look, my hands are covered in mud, and they were more covered in mud than you think, and I was sitting there forever.
Here's the biggest piece, the time-consuming thing in the movie. Because we shot it in 7 days, and then I had a cut of it in like a month, or maybe less even. But I couldn't get the climax, the rhythm of it to work. Because technically my first cut of it was actually exactly what I had envisioned it to be. Like beat for beat. But it just didn't work. The movie, it was almost too consistent.
Yeah.
So what happened is that
Simon... It robbed it of feeling like a climax. It was just the same
the movie just kind of
the whole time, and then it just ends.
I had that Simon and Garfunkel song come in when I start falling down the stairs, and then it proceeded to play throughout the entire movie up until even the credits.
Yeah.
And I kept trying to rework the movie to fit the song. But at a certain point, I just tried having me load the gun, shoot it, and then the music cuts out entirely, and then we just follow all this silence.
And the silence, especially when you cut to the flashbacks in the silence, is like...
Yes.
That's like some of the best stuff, honestly. That works so well.
I'm shocked how well this worked.
You hitting me, yeah.
Yes, no, absolutely.
Deep down, movies are about lying to the audience.
Yes.
It's like, what is truth? Oh, the quick cut.
Okay, so now here we go. I did not shoot a close-up of my finger on the trigger. But at a certain point I realized
it was a freak accident.
The movie needed more beats, and I didn't shoot more beats. So I took a shot from earlier, flipped it, and put it upside down, and then just went really close on it. It's really lazy. It's like out of focus, but like nobody's complained about it. But like, that's me like prepping for another take.
Yeah.
Like with the...
It's in a completely different part of the movie as well.
It's a completely different part of the movie. And like you're not behind it, but yeah.
When you up the detail on my beard, it says like, it looks really weird.
Yeah, she was not here to stay with us at all.
Yeah,
like I shot this complete. No, not only was it shot separately, we hadn't even shot our stuff yet.
Yes.
So I didn't even know for 100% certainty what she was looking at.
I thought we shot some of it.
No.
Huh?
We had not shot us being outside.
Alright. A lot of you have really good performance in this movie, and a lot of it is you using takes of you preparing to do the take. because then you're being more honest and genuine in your thought.
Oh yes, no. There are several parts in the movie that I can point to where it's a
freak accident.
Yes, it was a freak accident. So yeah, no, this needle drop was very, very late addition. Was not at all what
That was a great choice.
Yeah,
it makes the whole thing.
Like her laughing there, that was just I hadn't even said action yet. She was just actually laughing.
Yeah. Because me and her were just having an actual pleasant conversation.
And okay, so that tear also, her eyes were just very dry, and she just said, "Hurry, hurry!"
Not to demean, to diminish her acting.
No, because acting is about telling the truth, and she was telling the truth.
Yes.
So that means her performance is really great, and that she gave me a good performance. I think it's that shot. I don't know. There's a couple of shots where it's just me not acting, and that's the parts where I'm actually good.
Yeah. I'm trying to act and I'm not that good, but that's fine. Dude, I'm eating Cheez-Its.
And then I just stole a bunch of photos of us as kids.
Of us, as if we'd known each other since we were kids.
Yes.
We have not.
We have not.
Then there's just a bunch of actual footage we took for other videos, even. We swapped shirt colors here because this is a smart movie.
So this was originally going to be the final shot of the movie? That's what I intended.
I remember when you were planning, you were thinking about, not planning, you were you almost wanted to hug at the end. But then you're like, well, I don't want them to hug, though. That's too much.
Yeah, they can't
hug here. And so you solved that problem by having it be a flashback.
Yes. Yeah. This, another freak accident.
Freak accident.
This is just her laughing. I've said cut, and then she started laughing. But she still has, the tear in her eye, and she's laughing. And I knew I needed to put it in the movie somewhere. So it bounced around. I had it placed completely different spots throughout the movie. But then I had the movie cut to black, originally. It currently cuts to white. No, I wanted it to cut to white. But I realized if I had this gun dropping, it just looked awful cutting to white. I couldn't tell you why. So I had it cut to black and then fade to white, and I kept playing with that, and it just wouldn't work. I'm like, oh, have I just completely ruined my movie because I can't get the final shot to be good? Because then, that's all people are going to remember.
Yeah.
It's how the final shot.
Final shot's the most
it's going to take the whole thing. So I finally just, said screw it, went with my gut and just had this, and just the smile to cut to white.
Yeah.
I think that's great. I think that's terrific. Let me get this off the screen. There you go.
Goofy ass War for the Planet of the Apes fade out or whatever.
Oh, well, with the guy, yeah. No, I've always been a big fan of title cards doing that.
Oh yeah.
Where you have the wall of text and then everything else disappears and then it's the title card.
None of what you're about to see is true. The true history of the Kelly gang. When you're not doing a commentary, this makes me very emotional. I'm crying and stuff.
Yes.
Normally.
No, that's why I was, hesitant if we should even do it at all. But we are.
Yeah.
No, this is definitely the movie that that made me find my voice creatively, I'd say.
That voice being you just kind of the movie tells itself. You just kind of walk in and you tell someone has the camera. You do whatever you feel and I'll adjust it.
Yeah, no, let the movie direct you.
Yes, essentially. When I watch film, I try to become film. When you make movies, the movie makes
because that's the best thing to do is you tell the camera operator and the actors. Don't even really tell them exactly what you want. Give them a rough idea, and then see their interpretation of your vision.
This is the version where Colleen's name is wrong.
I think that's all of them.
You never fixed it?
No, I don't think I ever did.
Even after you reposted?
No, the thing I reposted was something else. It was a different
you never fixed Colleen's?
No, I just never fixed it. Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Well, you gotta take it off the channel and repost it.
What was I saying before?
Finding your voice. Movie makes you, or whatever.
Yeah, no. You have you essentially have your crew and cast interpret the broad strokes of your vision, and you don't really use that first take you do.
Yeah.
You just give them notes on that, because then if they're thinking too hard right off the bat of how to properly do it, it's going to be terrible. But usually people are able to find your vision naturally.
Yeah. There's a lot of, things we've learned just in the past year, just trusting the story. It just becomes,
Yes.
It's not necessarily designed to be that way, and you can't do it. You can diminish the effects of it.
That's correct. 70 times 7.